once we start going live here, which we have, things will definitely start to fall into place. Okay, YouTube is happy. We will pop out the chat. Pop it out. Pop it out. Okay, just setting up the usual things as normal. Apologize for the background noises.
We are in a shop, not a basement.
People are doing stuff.
Contrary to popular belief.
Well, we can call it a basement if
It's our basement.
makes some people happy.
This is our mother's basement.
You know, all those egos out there feel better about themselves. And of
Cheers.
course, once again, cheers. This is a casual development meeting,
All right, let's get this party started.
in which we talk about all the most amazing things which are on thinking minds,
So-
thinkers.
Yes, let's start with triggering people.
Okay.
The first order of business is to basically to say if you don't consider yourself to be on the spectrum of stupidity, like ourselves, this probably is not a conversation for you.
Right, yeah.
If you're not stupid, you probably have nothing to gain from discussing the predicament that we all find ourselves in. So, feel free to shut this off right now.
Yep.
And away we go.
If you don't feel yourself a contributor to that,
Spectrum.
the spectrum and the mass stupidity unfolding currently, then we can't help you.
Yeah, for the rest of us, we'll try to discuss the problem we find ourselves in and determine how to be less stupid for our own sake.
Social
now that
responsibility.
That's out of the way.
So we're still just
We'll establish that we're all on the spectrum.
setting up. Whoa, look at that.
For anybody
Holy
listening
damn.
in, we can establish that we're all on the spectrum, and that's the baseline.
Video capturing device. Oh, here we go.
We'll fetch the images on the fly.
Right.
But the first one is actually going to
Yes.
going to start with going to be
So-
extremely relevant to the conversation. It will be the one with the ontological matrix being built up of agency and membership. That's going to be the main what would you call it? The main image that we're using as a backdrop to paint the picture, if you will, of the subject matter.
Okay. So wait. Let's try to keep injecting context in all this. We've been just to give a kind of broader picture idea. We have been discussing and talking about a system we call the Guild, and how it interfaces with current society. So in this live stream series, we've gone into great detail about kind of history, chronology of civilization, about how stacking complexities have led to a greater and greater commodification of all life. This is what's been leading to what we call the soul, our definition, because as you offload things to civilization, to society, as things become a service or a product that you simply buy or exchange on the market, externalize, right? It kind of leaves a bit of a void in your, which is what we call, what constitutes the soul, as we call it.
The neglect of the self, if you will.
Right. And there becomes a sort of
And
yearning
it's an unspoken quality of that builds up as one.
And we feel like we want to know, like there's something missing in life or something, and people kind of wake up to this or vaguely intuit it and that kind of stuff. And we're laying out a structure to show that it's due to the processes of civilization that have been ongoing, breakaway civilization.
I think it's worth mentioning before the quote unquote offer. Before we layer anything on top of that realization, is that on the flip side, on the commodified flip side that we are also railing against, what this this neglect, this quality and whatnot is commodified into different systematized products,
Right.
which we often come from the quote spiritual side of the market. So this will be your traditional religion. This will be your New Ageism. This will be your whatever spiritual system is up on offer to give you abstract answers with regard to the predicament, with regard to the yearning predicament that you find yourself in.
In cases where it doesn't actually address the root causes, but simply gives an outlet.
Sure. And with that, we can probably now say that this is the zeitgeist. The zeitgeist being the collective yearning that is the layered systems that have popped up to deal with the yearning in product form, to sell you a system of rituals